Hey besties, happy Valentine's Day. It's Nat, aka Newt, back with another Happy Home Paradise speed build. Today, we are building the lovely meringue, an even lovelier café, a beautiful pink, vibrant, elegant cafe. Now, this build, first of all, it is a Valentine's Day build. Happy Valentine's Day. If you don't have a Valentine, I'll be your Valentine. I'm the only Valentine that you need. If you already have a Valentine, no offense to them, but I'm probably better than them, so you should just leave them now for me. Anyways, wow, what a way to start a voiceover. Anyways, happy Valentine's Day. I wanted to do something pink for Valentine's Day, okay? This build is pink, period. That's what we're doing today. Actually, what's interesting about this build is that the outside came very naturally to me. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a little elegant core moment. Elegant core is not my strength. It's probably the design that I am like the least comfortable with in Animal Crossing. But for some reason, this outside just came very naturally to me. And once I like knew what I wanted, I was like, oh, this is easy. I got this. This is piece of cake. Then I went on the inside. Oh, piece of cake. Piece of cake. Okay, I should stop. I went on the inside. The inside was a struggle. The inside took me forever and a day. That is why the video is the length that it is. Not that it's that long of a video, but like the inside was a lot. I will say that. I'm sorry, Miss Meringue, that it took me that long. And I don't know. I guess it's just like a style that I'm not used to. So I wasn't prepared for it. But the outside is coming together. Like I said, I use a lot of pink hyacinths. I use these pink bushes. I used, obviously, the beautiful cherry blossom trees. The house exterior is so cute. Like, I don't really use this house exterior that often, but I just find, like, the white brick and then the pink door and roof so cute. But yeah, I just wanted it to be, like, romantic and, like, gorgeous and stunning. You know? That was the vibe we're going for. Romantic, gorgeous, stunning. Perfect. Perfect for meringue. For those of you who don't know, Meringue actually was on my island. She was one of my, you know when you go on your first, like, Nook Miles tours to, like, invite new villagers? I think she was the first villager that I encountered. And I didn't actually realize until later, like, how lucky I was to encounter Meringue. Because the girlies love Meringue, okay? I don't dislike her. I disliked her when she was on my island because she would not leave and I didn't like her that much. Like, she's not my type of villager. So yeah, I was a little sick of her. But you know what? Now I met her on the Happy Home Paradise Island and I was like, you know what? It's time to like bury the hatchet and like, you know, let's make something happen, Meringue. And I think that I achieved that here with this build. I wish we could put things underneath like the pergolas and stuff, but we can't. So I put this custom design instead just to make it feel a little bit more full. But anyways, besties, how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. It's my birthday on Sunday, and today, Saturday, when you're watching this video, I will be doing a live stream an hour from when this video goes up, where I'm going to be touring people's Happy Home Paradise builds. Now, unfortunately, you cannot submit your build to me. I already closed the form. However, if you don't currently have the DLC and you would like a chance to win the DLC, I'm going to be doing a subscriber DLC giveaway. This DLC, the Happy Home Paradise DLC, to be exact, on that same stream today. So if you're subscribed, you're from the US, and you're 13 years or older, come swing by the stream today at 2 p.m. For a chance to win the DLC. Also, just so you can like hang out with me on my birthday, or it's technically not my birthday, but like on the day before my birthday, it's like a little birthday party for me. But yeah, come swing by the stream. It'll be fun. I'm excited to see you guys there. Ooh, I can talk about the Nintendo Direct. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was pretty not. I wouldn't say I was that spot on with my predictions. I feel like my predictions were kind of like basic. I actually ended up not putting that lamp anywhere because it would have gotten in the way of like the seating area and I was just not having it. Okay, sidetracked. Anyways, the Nintendo Direct. I don't think I made any like outlandish predictions. I mean, I was right about Zelda. They didn't have anything to say about Zelda, which I don't know. I don't feel like that's a very outlandish prediction. But all the games that are coming out, like Splatoon and Kirby, like the ones that are coming out like soon, I figured they would talk about. And then they mentioned Mario Kart. Like they were like, oh, we're working on Mario Kart. So like I feel like it makes sense that they talked about Mario Kart. What I was not expecting, besties, what I was not expecting was Coconut Mall. Oh my god. Okay, here's one of my secret passions. We talked about hobbies in the last stream. Obviously, I'm a gamer, as you can tell, as you can see. Very clearly about what's going on stream. Oh, I wanted to put like a box of chocolates and like flowers on the ground there, sort of like, oh my god, you're waiting for your love to like confess to, but they never arrived and you're like lonely. I don't know. There's like lore going on. Anyways, Coconut Mall. For those of you who don't know, one of my secret passions is the Mario Kart Wii community online. Like, I just find that whole community and like the dedication that they have for that game, even though it's so old. And like the new strategies and like world record strategies and all of that stuff. I find that so fascinating. And I have a Wii, and I play Mario Kart Wii. I am not very good at it. I'm training myself to play online because they still have fan servers up, besties. You can still play Mario Kart Wii online with your friends, which is absolutely crazy. Oh yeah, we're moving on to the inside right now. This goes through 1,000,001 changes. That Hello Kitty wallpaper though, she comes back, okay? Trust me, she comes back. But this is not going to stay the way that this is. I do like that ice cream shop wallpaper, though, and I'm sad I didn't get to use it. But I'm pretty pleased with how the inside came out. It's definitely not my favorite compared to the outside. Like, the outside really ate, but the inside, I like her. She's cute. And we're actually going to change up the layout pretty significantly. So it's the counter's going to be on the right side of the room instead of in the center. So, be on the lookout for that. Anyways, I'm a big fan of Mario Kart Wii. Seeing Coconut Mall come back, that's extremely exciting. The fact that they knew because they used the music. They're like, we know what the people want, okay? They knew what the people wanted. And, I mean, they got me. Will I give them $25 so I can play Coconut Mall and Mario Kart 8? Maybe. To be fair, they are giving us like 40 tracks, which is a lot of tracks. So it's not like it's the most outlandish price for like DLC. It's just, I don't know. But yes, I'm excited about that. One thing about the stream, I was watching it. I like had it on my phone, so I was like occasionally checking chat while it was live, and they revealed Mario Strikers. First of all, that absolutely blew me away. I was like, that was not even a thing that I was considering in my mind, that they would release a new Mario Strikers game. I was like, wow. I'm nostalgic for it, but like, oh my god, like what a surprise twist. Anyways, I was like, wow, like, oh my god, Mario Strikers. And then I opened the chat and no one in the chat had ever heard of it. And I felt so old. Most of my audience is like around my age or older. So comment down below if you played Mario Strikers when you were a kid, either on the GameCube or the Wii. I'm pretty sure that I had both. I remember having it on the GameCube, but that blew me away. I was like, that was completely out of left field. Wii Sports, I'm going to keep calling it Wii Sports, even though it's Switch Sports. Let's be honest, besties, it's Wii Sports. I think that was kind of like it was definitely going into it. It was like, this is a possibility of a thing that they would do, So it wasn't, it was a pleasant surprise, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I never would have thought. But I'm quite pleased. I hope that that has a similar open world thing to Wii Sports Resort. Wii Sports Resort, I still play that game and it's just absolutely a blast. Honestly, I kind of miss this color scheme, like with this wallpaper, the pink stripe, or with like the what's it called? The pink tile that matches the dessert freezer thing. I kind of miss it, to be honest, like looking at it. Ooh, this is when I decided to try out that staircase hack. For those of you who don't know, you can use that dresser object to sort of create a fake staircase that's like peeking out behind a wall, or it's sort of like, you peer into like a little hallway and there's a staircase. I think it's very cute, and I decided to use it as like, oh, that's the entrance to like the storage room, or like Merengue's private apartment or something. And we're gonna end up moving the entire counter over to that wall to like be behind, or to be around where the stairs are, if that makes sense. You'll see it in a second. I do kind of miss the pink stripe. This build is very pink, but I did want to use one of those wallpapers that like has the windows built in, and none of them had like a pink theme. Like I ended up going with this one in the end, but I was really struggling, besties. The wallpaper in that was the biggest the biggest struggle. Okay, rest of the thoughts on the direct. I I'm sad that there's no Tomodachi Life. I am sad that there's no Nintendogs, but I wasn't really expecting Nintendogs, to be honest. Tomodachi Life hurts more, definitely. I wasn't expecting Zelda news, so they could take their sweet time on that game. It could take 1,000 years to come out. I don't care. I wasn't expecting Animal Crossing news either. Like, Animal Crossing, even when there is Animal Crossing news, I imagine it'll be like in a tweet or maybe like in a short video that they just post on the channel, like seasonal update. Here you go. Here's new Valentine's Day items, new St. Patrick's Day items, stuff like that. Or maybe if they do a quality of life update, they would just post a really short video on YouTube. I don't think it's something that they would put in a Nintendo Direct. And honestly, like, I'm not upset about it. Like, they said in the last Animal Crossing Direct that was the last major update for the game. Obviously, there's a couple of quality of life updates that they could still do. This layout is cute, too. What was I thinking when I got rid of this? I should have... You know what? It's because it felt like the room was too claustrophobic. I really wanted more windows. And, I wanted to have, like, the tables, like, sitting up against the window so you could, like, sit with your date and, like, look out over the beautiful view. That was my thought process in my mind. But yeah, I wasn't expecting any Animal Crossing news, and the game after the last update, it feels so complete, and there are quality of life updates that could happen, but I'm not going to stop playing the game just because they don't add bulk crafting, Speaking of bulk crafting, that reminds me of a joke from Angry Coconut's Legends Arceus gameplay video, which I finally got to watch. I haven't really had the chance to, like, watch Animal Crossing YouTube recently, partially because I, like, don't have time, and I get a lot of my inspiration from, like, Instagram or Twitter instead, just in a picture, because it's faster to look at a picture, but also partially just because of, like, it stresses me out. Like, I'm like, oh, I should be working on my island. Why am I'm watching a video, but I need to be working, But I finally got a chance to sit down and, like, watch a couple of Animal Crossing videos this week, and it was just a fun, relaxing time. Angry Coconut is so funny too. Like that Legends Arceus video was hilarious. That and his most recent villager house decorating video. First of all, he shouted me out in that video. So thanks a lot for the shout out. I really appreciate that. Let me know if you need help getting stuff to build Dom's convenience store, because we need to get that boy to work, okay? That boy need a job. But yes, actually, you guys should check out, I'm gonna link that video in the card, just because the interiors that he did in that video, spectacular, stunning, incredible, amazing. You have to see it. Like, especially Fret and Tangy's houses, delicious, absolutely scrumptious. It's just like this gorgeous, stunning cafe. This layout actually is pretty similar to the final layout of the counter area with, like, the double layer counter. I saw a picture on Instagram that was similar to that, where they had, like, 2 layers to, like, put the baked goods on, and I decided to steal it. If I could find that picture, I'll put it there, but I saw it a long time ago, so I have no guarantees, besties. But like I said, I love to be on Instagram. I am looking respectfully at other people's builds, and that's, like, my best tip for getting inspiration, is just to, like, interact with the community. You don't have to, when I say interact, I don't mean, like, you gotta talk to people if you're shy, if you don't feel like talking, but, just take a look at stuff, like, see what ideas the community has. I never would have come up with that staircase idea by myself. I'm dumb. Do you think I'm capable of that? Absolutely not. Okay, this was the point where I was struggling to, like, put stuff on this back wall, because it was just so long and empty, and, like, I couldn't fill it with art because not enough of the art was, like, pastel pink or pastel blue, so it didn't feel like it fit the space. I kind of wanted to put the what's her name? Is that the Venus de Milo? Wait a second. Oh my god, I am so dumb. It's the birth of Venus. The Venus de Milo is a statue. Yeah, I've seen that statue. I saw her at the Louvre. Not to brag or whatever, but I visited the Louvre and I saw her. The Venus de Milo, not the birth of Venus. Anyways, as I was saying, why is there a helicopter flying over my house? In my dumbest moment, too. Like, geez, leave me alone. Anyways, as I was saying, I struggled with the wall space because I moved the counter to the side wall, so the back wall is just so, like, long and empty, and I didn't know what to put there, because a lot of the art in the game like doesn't match the style of this build, especially when I was leaning more on like the kitschy cute side as opposed to the elegant side. I ended up kind of striking a balance between both of them in the end, but I had to like, we're gonna see it in a second, but I like left this build entirely and came back to it after a couple of hours because like I did not know what to do. And I had an epiphany of like, I should just go full kitsch. I should go full kitsch, like full pink, use all the Hello Kitty stuff, you know, like the outside can be elegant core and the inside can be crazy kitschy pink gorgeousness. But I ended up actually sort of striking a middle ground. I think it's mostly because of the wallpaper, to be honest. The wallpaper is very elegant core, but I use like the Sanrio furniture to sort of bring in that sort of playful kitschy pink element, especially the cinnamon roll tables and the My Melody wallpaper, the pink one. So that's sort of where those two sort of disparate styles come together, I suppose, at the end of this build. But yeah, I was struggling. I was really, truly, I don't know, what was this fireplace? Oh yeah, I came back and I remembered to bring butterflies with me so I could fill the yard with butterflies. I had some monarch butterflies in my inventory that I was kind of saving them to do like models with Flick, but I already have like 30 monarch butterfly models or something in my storage, like something like crazy like that. So I was like, no, it's whatever. Okay, here we are back in my wallpaper experimentation phase. We're gonna go through a lot of wallpapers. I think, yeah, that's the one that I end up picking in the end, but we're gonna go through a couple before we get there. But yeah, we'll eventually get there, and we'll go through a couple of cute combinations along the way. I specifically remember there being, like, I used like the kitschy tile, and then I used like a blue paneling on the wall to like accent it, I guess. I thought that was kind of cute. Looking back on it, I think I do kind of miss that, but I'm happy with how the inside came out, all things considered. That reminds me, I wanted to thank you all for your support on my last Sims video. I'll have that linked in the card too if you haven't seen it yet. I built a industrial converted loft for Coco and Genji. Yes, besties, you heard me right. Coco and Genji are living together in my Sims 4 LP for the channel. Very spicy. But yes, give that video a look, see if you haven't watched it yet. I'm super excited to start doing actual gameplay. I think that I kind of want to do my first bit of gameplay on stream with you guys. If you guys are down for that, I'd love to do that. I've been having fun streaming Legends Arceus, but I think it would be fun to do the first sort of round of Sims gameplay with you guys. We're gonna have to earn some money so I can actually afford to live in a house and not just live in a field. So that is gonna be the first little bit that we do. And then the next Sims speed build will probably be Marshall's house. Marshall's gonna have a roommate as well, but you'll see when we get to the build. But yeah, that's the plan. Ooh, and of course, I'm gonna play my birthday tomorrow with my friends, and I'm gonna play Festival. And then I'm going to time travel out of winter and be done with it. And we're going to get right back into working on Nautilus. I'm so excited to do more outside builds and escape winter. I'm so looking forward to seeing grass and greenery and no more snow. I'm sick of it. So I'm excited about that. Like I said in my previous Animal Crossing videos recently, I have a ton of ideas. So looking forward to that. I think that this is almost the final configuration. I had to use the retro clock. I absolutely love that clock. That clock is just my favorite. I love the neon. I think the colors are so fun, like all the different colors for the outside. And I know that you can put like different images on the inside of the clock, but I just like that image that it comes with like by default. I just think it's really cute. This is pretty much the final configuration, except I swap out that modern window wall with the more like Rococo style one, the white one that we had earlier. And then I switched out these white tiles, but then I put them back at the end because the tiles that I picked were like a little too busy. But yeah, this is pretty much the final layout. I haven't had a chance to use these cinnamon roll tables since I did a build on my channel like a long time ago where I built an ice cream stand. I'm not gonna link it because I mean it's a fine video. It's not that bad of a video. It's just like, I don't know. I've moved on from her, okay? We've moved on from her. She's the past. We're living in the future. But I miss them so much. I really like the Hello Kitty furniture. It's like one of those things where, once again, it's like not my style. But when people pull it off, it's like, oh, this is so precious. I really love it, especially the Keroppi furniture. I really want to use more of the Keroppi furniture on my own island, to be honest. It's just so cute. And oh my god, those rain boots. I know that's not furniture, but like, oh my god, so cute. Oh yeah, I was trying to create like curtains on the windows on that back wall because I really didn't want to use the Rococo style wall because, or the elegant style wall because of the blue curtains that it comes with. So I was like, I don't want blue, I want pink. But it just was not working. Like, look at this. Come on now. What am I doing? You know, this is goofy. So we ended up switching it back to the blue, and I'm pleased with it. I do like this floor. I just think for the style of this build, it was just too busy. Like, there was just too much going on. If it had just been pink and blue flowers instead of the yellow ones, I think that I would have been more receptive to it. But the yellow, the added color was just like too much, especially when we added back in the blue curtains from that wallpaper. I just wish there were more of those like window wallpapers. I know that we can create windows with the glow in the dark stickers, but I didn't want to I didn't want to use up like all my item slots on glow in the dark stickers because that wall is just so huge, you know? And speaking of huge, the other wall, like the far wall across from the counter, is also really big, but I ended up just putting like some lamps on the wall to just fill it because in like the pattern, the pink floral pattern is so busy by itself. I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. She can exist on her own. She can carry. And I think she does. I really think she does. Oh, and I got to use the cinnamon roll couch and like the little sandwich board. Like, it's so cute. I ended up switching out the teacup stool for the normal table that I used throughout the rest of the build, but I do love that teacup stool too. It's so cute. All the Hello Kitty stuff is so cute. I remember waking up early in March of last year to go to Target to get the Sanrio amiibos. They had them in stock, and we thought that you had to pre-order them, but we just like walked up to the dude. My roommate and I, we just walked up to the guy in the electronics section. We were like, can we each have one of these? And he's like, yeah, sure, take them. So we each took one. We didn't want to be like weirdos and take like a bunch, you know, but we each took a pack for ourselves, and we felt so smart. We were like, ooh, look at us. Because like we like woke up early and we were like freaking out, like, oh my god, how are we gonna get them? But so that is like the earliest we have ever been to Target, and we were both, my roommate and I were both like so serious. We were like, we have to, we're on a mission, okay? We are going to get these amiibos. That was a moment. That did not replicate that with the Series 5 amiibos. That was just a total loss. I have not even attempted to get my hands on Series 5 amiibos. I would like to, but yeah, no. I definitely would like to collect some more amiibos in the event that I do end up getting a second Switch and starting another island in the future. That's not like a near future thing by any means, but I do have plans for a second island in my brain, and I would like to have amiibos to put on that island, even if I do end up villager hunting, just like as a backup, and also because I like to have them. They're fun to collect, especially if they're like for villagers that you're really fond of, or that, you know, you like to have them with. Keep your villagers close, you know, keep them close, keep them safe. Oh my god, you guys, the weirdest thing just happened. A British ambulance just drove by my house. I say that because the siren was like not correct. It sounded like when you're watching like a British TV show, the way that those ambulance sirens sound, like they sound different than an American like ambulance or like fire truck siren sounds. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It was like wee woo wee woo. I mean, that's like the classic like cartoon sound for an ambulance, but like trust me when I say it sounded British. I don't know why. I don't know where it came from. I've never heard an ambulance outside my house that sounds like that. Anyways, invasion. But we're about to get to, I think, the final design. I do kind of like these white floorboards. There's something about like white wooden floorboards that kind of, I don't know, it just bothers me. Like, I don't know why, but it does. But in that instance, I did kind of like them, looking back on it. I feel like this whole build is just like me looking back on things, like my year of looking back on things. But I do, like I said, I do like how it turned out. I think that for a style that I am not used to doing, I think I did an okay job. I think it's very fun. I think it has that romance element to it. I love the pink. I love the flowers. I love all of the like the little teacups and the little snacks and everything. And I'm happy with this, and I'm happy with this for meringue. I'm happy for this for my relationship with meringue. I think that this has healed a lot of old wounds that I had with her by doing this build with her, and how could I not be pleased with that outcome, you know? Think about that. Don't worry, we get rid of... that was too many lamps. 3 lamps is good enough. 4, that was too much. Too bright, doing too much. Ooh, I think I changed out... Yeah, I changed out that cookie tray for a pink laptop. So, you know, for the working girls, for the girl bosses coming to the cutesy pink cafe to girl boss around and eat a delicious little pancake and have some coffee in their pink coffee cup, you know? You know? That's what I was doing, was girl bossing, and then I was flopping out of that, and now here we are, almost at the end of the build. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is when I remembered that all of these Reds raffle items that I'm constantly reminding you guys about, this is when I remembered that those items exist, which is very goofy of me. Oh yeah, and I also remembered that I got rid of the stereo and had to put a new one. She just really loves Animal City, and honestly, I don't want to take that away from her. I was thinking about playing KK Lovers, obviously, because like you know, Valentine's Day, but you know, she wants Animal City. I'm gonna give her Animal City. That song is romantic enough in its own way, nostalgic, beautiful, and we're here at the end of the build. Look at that. Thank you all so much for watching, besties. Like I said, I'm streaming today right after I upload this, so if you're watching this on the day that it goes up, make sure to check out the live stream. It's for my birthday, so I'd really like if you guys came. I post here twice a week, every Wednesday and Saturday, and I try to stream over here on YouTube once a week. Leave a like on this video if you liked it, and make sure to leave a comment wishing me a happy birthday, because I deserve it. Happy Valentine's Day to you all, and I will see you all again on Wednesday. Bye!